Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi constitutes 2 cabinet committees to spur economic growth, investment and employment. India reaffirms its commitment to ensure a cleaner and sustainable planet on World Environment Day. World Bank says Indian economy to grow at 7.5% during next 3 years. Eid Ul Fitr marking culmination of holy month of Ramzan celebrated across the country today. In ICC World Cup cricket, India restricts South Africa to 227 and top Indian shuttlers PV Sindhu, Verma and Praneeth enter second round of singles event in Australian Open Badminton at Sydney. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has set up 2 new cabinet committees to spur economic growth, investment and employment opportunities. Top government sources said a 5-member cabinet committee on investment and growth includes Home Minister Amit Shah, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, Road Transport and Highway Minister Nitin Gadkari and Railway Minister Piyush Goyal. Another 10-member ministerial panel has also been formed, focusing on employment and skill development. The committee comprises Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, Skill and Entrepreneurship Minister Mahendra Nath Pandey, Labour and Employment Minister Santosh Gangwar and Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Puri. The panel also includes Amit Shah, Nirmala Sitharaman, Piyush Goyal and Nitin Gadkari. The Centre today dismissed media reports about discussion by Home Ministry on delimitation of assembly constituencies in Jammu and Kashmir and appointment of a delimitation commission at a meeting yesterday. Home Ministry sources said there has been no discussion on the issue of delimitation of constituencies in Jammu and Kashmir. It was reported in a section of the media that Home Minister Amit Shah had discussed the issue with Union Home Secretary Rajiv Gauba and senior security officials at a meeting in New Delhi yesterday. During the meeting, a detailed presentation was given to the Home Minister on the situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Sources said Mr. Shah was briefed about the ground situation in the state. He was also told about the security arrangements being made for the annual Amarnath Yatra slated to begin from the 1st of next month. India reaffirmed its commitment to ensure a cleaner and sustainable planet on World Environment Day today. The day is celebrated every year on the 5th of June to raise global awareness about environmental issues and the action to be taken to tackle them. In a tweet on the day, President Ramnath Kovind said that India is committed to addressing climate change and bequeathing a greener and eco-friendly habitat to our children. In his message, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated the country's commitment to ensure a cleaner planet. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, living in harmony with nature will lead to a better future. Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar planted a sapling at Paryavaran Bhavan in New Delhi on the occasion. Mr. Javadekar said people must plant a sapling to save the environment and to get fresh air.
हम एक नया कार्यक्रम कूल नर्सरी शुरू करेंगे.
We will start a new program, Cool Nursery. With the help of the Forest Department, school children will learn seed sowing. The sapling will grow for a year from June, and then after annual examinations, they will carry it home as a trophy.
एक ट्रॉफी के रूप में घर ले जाएंगे.
Mr. Javadekar will plant a sapling on the premises of Films Division in Mumbai tomorrow to spread awareness about environment protection through the newly launched #SelfieWithSapling. He will also take a tour of the National Museum of Indian Cinema, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in January this year. Speaking at an event organized by the National Mission for Clean Ganga, Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat stressed on the need for a people's movement for protection of the environment and conservation of water. Mr. Shekhawat said each and every individual should take responsibility for the crucial issue of water conservation and river rejuvenation. He said the government's efforts alone will not be enough in this regard. Mr. Shekhawat said living in harmony with nature and worshipping its various elements has always been an integral part of our culture. Sports Minister Kiren Rijiju has announced that all Sports Authority of India stadiums and academies will be environment friendly. He also pledged his support for a greener earth as he planted saplings of Ashoka tree on the occasion of World Environment Day. Mr. Rijiju said this is just the beginning of a long-term initiative and they will plant many more trees in all the SAI stadiums and academies. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged people to make yoga an integral part of their lives and also inspire others to do the same. In a tweet, the Prime Minister said the benefits of yoga are tremendous. He also posted a short video on one of the yogasanas. The government shortlisted Delhi, Shimla, Mysore, Ahmedabad and Ranchi to hold national programs on the International Yoga Day on the 21st of this month. In 2014, the United Nations had declared the 21st of June as the International Day of Yoga. The Indian Air Force has intensified efforts to locate its missing AN-32 aircraft. Defence Ministry said despite challenges posed by vegetation, inhospitable terrain and poor weather, the search has been expanded. All leads from airborne sensors are being closely assessed and followed up with search by aircraft and ground teams. Search by Indian Air Force and Indian Army helicopters was adversely affected by the weather during the day today. However, supported by the Indian Army, Indian Navy, Police and State Administration, the search efforts by ground teams and airborne sensors will continue through the night. Finance Minister of Uttarakhand Prakash Pant passed away in the US today where he was undergoing treatment for a lung ailment. He was 59. Governor Baby Rani Maurya, Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat and Speaker Premchand Agarwal have condoled the death of Prakash Pant. The state government has declared a 3-day mourning. All government offices will remain closed tomorrow as a mark of respect to the departed leader. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief over the passing away of Prakash Pant. In a tweet, he said Prakash Pant's organizational skills helped in strengthening the BJP and his administrative skills contributed to Uttarakhand's progress. The Prime Minister said his thoughts are with his family and supporters. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The World Bank has forecast that India's economy is projected to grow at 7.5% in the next 3 years, supported by robust investment and private consumption. The bank, in its Global Economic Prospects released yesterday, said that India is estimated to have grown 7.2% in fiscal year 2018-19, which ended March the 31st this year. A slowdown in government consumption was offset by solid investment which benefited from public infrastructure spending. The World Bank said as against a growth rate of 6.6% in 2018, China's growth rate in 2019 is projected to drop to 6.2% and then subsequently to 6.1% in 2020 and 6% in 2021. With this, India will continue to retain the position of being the fastest growing emerging economy, and by 2021 its growth rate is projected to be 1.5% more than China's 6%. Foreign direct investment in services sector grew 36.5% to $9.15 billion in the 2018-19 fiscal. According to the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, the sector attracted FDI worth $6.7 billion in 2017-18 fiscal. Services sector includes finance, banking, insurance, outsourcing, R&D, courier, tech testing and analysis. The government has taken several measures like fixing timeliness for approvals and streamlining procedures to improve ease of doing business in the country and attract foreign investments. The Reserve Bank of India will announce its second bi-monthly monetary policy statement for 2019-20 tomorrow. The 3-day meeting of the Monetary Policy Committee began in Mumbai on Tuesday amid expectations of a third straight rate cut of 25 basis points. The key lending rate, or the repo rate, currently stands at 6%. Analysts believe that RBI has enough room to cut rates further as inflation has remained below the RBI's medium-term goal of 4% for the 9th month in a row. The BJP has criticized the Karnataka government for its decision to sell over 3,000 acres of land for Jindal's steel plant in Ballari. Addressing BJP workers in Bengaluru today, State Party President B.S. Yediyurappa said the party will stir an agitation if the Karnataka government transfers the land to Jindal. The senior Congress leader H.K. Patil too has expressed displeasure over the decision. In a letter to the Chief Minister, he objected to the decision of selling the land to the company at a throwaway price instead of leasing it. The State Industries Minister, K.J. George, has however defended the government decision, saying Jindal has no pending dues as stated by H.K. Patil. The results of the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test NEET 2019 were declared today. Nalin Khandelwal of Rajasthan topped the exam. Bhavik Bansal of Delhi secured the second position, while Akshat Kaushik from Uttar Pradesh secured the third position. The NEET is conducted by the National Testing Agency for admission to MBBS and BDS courses in medical and dental colleges. Madhuri Reddy of Telangana emerged as the topper among girls and secured an All India rank of 7. As many as 14,10,755 candidates had appeared for the exam, out of which 7,97,042 candidates qualified the test. Eid Ul Fitr, marking the culmination of the holy month of Ramzan, was celebrated with traditional fervour and gaiety across the country today. The faithful are offering prayers at Eidgahs and various mosques. Our correspondent has filed this report on Eid celebrations in Maharashtra.
Eid Ul Fitr or the Ramzan Eid is being celebrated by the Muslim community with traditional fervor and devotion in Mumbai and across Maharashtra. The day started with offering namaz towards the Almighty. Young and old alike, dressed in their traditional attires, assembled at different mosques in the city to offer prayers and seek blessings. Thereafter, they hugged each other to extend warm wishes. Mosques all across the city are being decorated and aroma of various cuisines made for the occasion has filled the air, thereby making the day a special one. Kunal Shinde, AIR News, Mumbai.
Eid was also celebrated in Rajasthan with traditional enthusiasm. More from our correspondent.
Greetings through saying Eid Mubarak has been started this morning. After worship of Allah through special namaz at mosque, people greeted each other by hugging and presenting special dish of kheer sevaiya. Special enthusiasm for Eid and Eidi was found in children. On the holy festival of Eid, processions have been taken out and wish of development of each one and peace in the country have been urged to Allah through offering special namaz in mosque. Sudarshan Nahar, AIR News, Jaipur.
President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have greeted the people on the occasion. In badminton, India had a good day at the Australian Open in Sydney today. In singles, top shuttlers PV Sindhu, Verma and Praneeth progressed to the second round. In men's doubles, the pair of Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty progressed to the second round. However, the duo of Ashwini Ponnappa and N. Sikki Reddy lost to Korean combination of Baek Ha-na and Kim Hye-rin in women's doubles. In the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, 2 matches are underway. In the first match at Southampton, India launched their campaign against South Africa. Leg spinner Yuzvendra Chahal grabbed 4 wickets, helping India restrict South Africa to a subpar 227 for 9. Jasprit Bumrah set the tone with twin blows in his opening spell. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, coming in place of Mohammad Shami, was impressive in his second spell, claiming 2 wickets. Electing to bat, South Africa set a 228-run victory target for India. Chasing the target, India were 113 for 2 in 27.1 overs when reports last came in. Having lost both their round-robin matches, today's game is crucial for South Africa as it faces the risk of elimination. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi constitutes 2 cabinet committees to spur economic growth, investment and employment. India reaffirms its commitment to ensure a cleaner and sustainable planet on World Environment Day. World Bank says Indian economy to grow at 7.5% during next 3 years. Eid Ul Fitr, marking culmination of holy month of Ramzan, celebrated across the country today. In ICC World Cup cricket, India restricts South Africa to 227. And top Indian shuttlers PV Sindhu, Verma and Praneeth enter second round of singles event in Australian Open Badminton at Sydney. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.